almighty, no TGI Friday. I thought we done it. All of my bitches want VVS down here. Rest in the club and start changing the color.
I want the money, I don't want no time. I just gotta keep it on. No whippers, no bunny, I love them blue honey. Brand new Nike in the Billy, I'm money. Bike on the coast, jump up the Porsches, the balls. Drinking hot, taking the dog. Big got an ass, it's soft. Send no gas, it's a car. I roll up that wood and gelato.
What's going on, y'all? It's TwinnyF and I'm here with
Patrick Harris.
Patrick Harris. Y'all heard the man. So Pat, for the people who don't know who you are, tell them who you are and what you do.
I box. Fight at 135, 12-0, undefeated. You know.
Oh, you're undefeated?
Yeah.
That's good. So what inspired you to start boxing? Or who inspired you?
My uncles, they inspired me to box. My dad used to fight too, but you know, when I was young, I was playing football. You know, I wanted to start. I wanted to start. You know, I was like, man, I ain't trying to do this no more if I ain't starting. So started like I was like this was like my family. We all around boxing. So eventually, that's you know what I'm saying. That's what I've been around my whole life. So that's what I started doing. So.
How old was you when you first started boxing?
9.
9 years old.
When I first started. I was actually 8, but I stopped fighting until I was 9.
Yeah. When did you become pro, or when did you go pro?
Turned pro June of 2014.
And what's your record now?
12-0.
12-0 as a pro fighter?
Yeah.
Okay.
7 KOs.
7 KOs?
Yeah.
Who are your favorite fighters of all time?
Right now, or in the past, like just all time.
Yeah, all time. To present.
Pernell Whitaker, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, of course, my uncles. And now the fighters I like Lomachenko, Triple G, Canelo, Floyd, of course. I like a whole lot of boxing, but those are like top names that come off the top of my head.
So when you first started boxing, what type of boxer did you want to be like?
Roy Jones.
Roy Jones?
Yeah, Roy Jones. I forgot to say Roy Jones' name too.
Why him?
That's what Roy Jones. He was like Superman, bro. Like you know, he's on all the games. Like he was like a main part of why I started boxing too. Like it's like Roy Jones. Like I didn't really know about boxing, but I knew about Roy Jones. And just like I'm trying. Like you know what I'm saying. That's what I want to do. So that's what mainly got me into it. Roy Jones.
Do you see yourself boxing like him?
I don't really try to like base my style off somebody else. I take stuff, you know, and mix it together. So.
What type of fighter are you?
I'd say a slick counter puncher. You know, when I need to go forward, I go forward. But slick counter puncher.
So what was your thoughts or your feelings when you first knocked somebody out as a pro fighter?
My first fight, I don't know, it was a rush. It felt good. You know, it's what I love to do. So.
Almighty, no TGI Friday. I thought we done it. All of my bitches want VVS down here. Rest in the club and start changing the color.
I want the money, I don't want no time. I just gotta keep it on.
Whenever you're outside in the streets and you get in altercations, how do you go about these situations? Because you know your hands is registered. You can't really just fight anybody.
For me, the type of person I am, I don't never, you know, put myself in that situation. I know how to avoid conflict, you know what I'm saying? So I never found myself, well, I did like in high school, but I never really, you know, after that, like the older I get, I don't really, you know what I'm saying, get into that. Sometimes you gotta put that pride aside, you know.
Yeah. Now,
just forget about it.
Now, growing up, what type of athletes did you look up to besides boxers?
I was about to say Roy Jones, but Michael Jordan, of course, Allen Iverson, Barry Sanders, you know, those type of athletes, those like main ones that come off my head right now.
So who trains you? Who's your trainer?
Barry Hunter and Patrice Hurd, that's my dad. So those are my two trainers.
They always been training you?
Yeah, since I was a kid.
Okay, and what is one thing that you learned the most from your father, your trainers?
Just discipline. You know, just boxing is like they always like told me like boxing is like life. So the same stuff you go through in like boxing, like, pertain outside, you know, outside life too. So
yeah. Now, how was it growing up for Patrick Harris?
Boxing.
Yeah.
Straight boxing. Like a lot of stuff I didn't get to do throughout my childhood.
Yeah.
Because it's always been boxing. So that's what I've been doing my whole life.
Watching your father fight, did you ever say, I want to be just like him? Or I wanted to be a boxer as well?
I didn't really see none of my dad fights like when I was young.
Yeah.
So, but I did like as I got older, like takes. But like I took I take some little moves from my pops.
Yeah. What type of moves?
It's like a shot here, like like rock out right hand, like come back with a hook.
Yeah.
I try to put that on Arsenal too.
Yeah. Now, when you're working out, do you ever feel like, man, I'm doing too much, or do you feel like I need to go harder?
Nah, keep like the harder you work, like, you putting work in. If you ain't hurting, then you ain't working.
Yeah.
So
I feel it.
Clubbers start changing the
I want the money, I don't want no time. I just love, yeah, I keep it on. No whippers, no bunny, I love them blue honey.
When your fight comes up, you got to cut out the burgers,
yeah.
and you got to go to what? How do you eat? What type of advice would you give people to eat?
Try to eat. Don't stay away from carbs, bad carbs. Not too much bread. Try to get much greens as I can. A lot of fruit, a lot of big food too. So no fried foods, none of that stuff. 'Cause that shit sit on you. Rice, stay away from rice too. 'Cause that holds your water.
Yeah.
When you're losing that much weight, you need much water as you can. Because you lose a lot of brain juice too. People don't know that. It's like when you get small like that, you be like, dang, what I do with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? You be forgetting stuff. So a lot of people don't, what I'm saying, catch on to that either.
Now, do you got to go to 135, or can you be 136, 137? How do you go about that?
It depends what's the weight in the contract. If they put on the fight, if they want you to fight on the contract, say 136, that's what you fight. 137, 38, 39, 40, whatever's on the contract. That's the weight you got to make, so that's how they go about that.
When is your next fight?
Not sure right now. Just work, just grind. You know what I'm saying? So already be ready.
Are you prepared for your next fight?
Yeah, right now. Always ready. So if you stay ready, you don't have to worry about getting ready.
Yeah, I feel you. Now, Sosa, I don't know. I can't tell you where I got this from, but Sosa's told me that you had sprung your wrist or had messed up your wrist. How's your wrist now?
Wrist 100 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, tore ligaments, but back now. So.
Yeah. Now, did you do that in a fight or working out? Your last fight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you something. Have you ever gotten knocked out?
Not knocked out, but I got clipped before, like, not in a fight. Yeah, I did get clipped in a fight before in the amateurs. Like, I got hit with a good shot, just like.
What do you mean by clip?
Like buzz, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Now, what are your thoughts when you are about buzz or clip?
Some people try to get back quick, you know what I'm saying? Try to get them back, but sometimes you gotta slow everything down in your head, really focus on, get yourself together, recover, so.
Now, when you're in that ring, there's no friends, it's just business, it's your passion. But when you see somebody that you're taking full advantage of, you see the blood, sweat, black eyes, teeth out, do you ever have any type of remorse for your opponent?
Nah.
No remorse?
Nah.
Why not?
I don't know, it's what, you know what I'm saying, that's what we in, so.
Yeah.
It's come with the game, so.
Yeah.
Be killed, be killed. You know what I'm saying? So that's the mentality I go in the ring with.
Yeah. Now, before we close out, give all the advice that you can to anybody who look up to you, may want to be a boxer or just follow you. Give the advice to the people.
First and foremost, be yourself. No matter what you do, work hard. The next person might be working harder, but keep grinding. Don't stop the grind. Like, the grind don't stop. Always be a student to the game.
Be a student to the game. Man, y'all heard the man. It's TwinnyF, and I'm here with YG Patrick Harris, and we gone. Appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate you.
Clubbers start changing the
I want the money, I don't want no time. I just love, yeah, I keep it on. No whippers, no bunny, I love them blue honey. Brand new Nike in the Bentley, I mind it. Got no coast, I just know the Porsches are boss. Drinking hot, taking the law. A bitch got an ass and sauce. This ain't no gas, it's a car. I roll up that wood and gelato. I'm rockin' Valentino with the red bottoms. Bitches stars, let me fucking the model. I can see it.